Good morning, everyone. The theme yesterday was Euro weakness, following worse than expected purchasing managers' indices from the Eurozone. France was especially weak, with the gap between France and Germany's PMI hitting the widest ever. Added to increased concerns about this weekend's election in Italy, the euro lost ground against most currencies. The increasing growth divergence within the Eurozone contrasts with the steady recovery in the US, where yesterday's PMI showed continued expansion. The strength of the US economy is tilting market sentiment towards the dollar. Even the looming budget sequestration in the US doesn't seem to be having the same chilling effect on the markets that the Italian election is. People have thought that the most likely result of the election would be an alliance between the center-left and former President Mario Monti, which would be fairly well received and would probably have caused a bounce in euro-dollar. That's because the currency is currently pricing in also the tail risk of a hung parliament. But now, even if that tail risk is avoided, there are increasing questions about whether Monti could actually form a coalition with the center-left after he branded them, quote, reincarnations of the Communist Party in an attempt to revive his own popularity. Moreover, if they just get a slim Senate majority, that would increase the risk that the parties would have to avoid any major reforms in order to keep their fragile coalition together. That would also be bad for the euro. Well, today we have the details of the European GDP figures coming out, plus the IFO survey. The IFO is expected to improve, which may help the euro somewhat, but to be honest, that's more of a hope than it is a forecast. Technically, euro-dollar met our initial target of 132.35 over the past two sessions. We see today's trendline closing resistance at 132.75 and expect to hit our target of 131.16 within the next couple of sessions, depending, of course, on the Italian election. This is Marshall Gittler, head of Global FX Strategy at IronFX, wishing you solid trading.